Hey guys, I just came on here to do a quick collective energy reading. You know how I feel about letting the energy settle in and catch up to try to, switch the narrative a little bit. So let's see what's going on. I have this deck. I don't know. I was just like, all right, let's do something different. We'll use this. It's like a spell. It's an oracle deck, spellcasting oracle deck. They're really, really pretty and colorful. Even though it's freezing inside. When it was just beautiful yesterday, I'm so confused by this weather. Out here in Jersey, it's insane. I told my neighbor I'm gonna be walking around with a bottle of Theraflu next week. By next week, like, what in the flip? Anyway, what's going on? These Sacred Rebel Oracle cards are pretty too. We got healing. Oh, that's wonderful. What's in her hand? It's a green candle, y'all. I got a green. Anyway, last night was the Pisces, I believe the new moon. The moon was in Pisces. I just know the moon was in Pisces last night. And I told everybody, make sure you say your prayers tonight. I told everybody, I was like, make sure you say your prayers. And, like, mean it. If you gotta cry, like, make it. Your prayers should always be 100. You get what I'm saying? But I was like, dig a little deeper and remind God, spirit source, whomever, remind them, like, not remind them, but make sure you say, like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of this. I'm grateful. You gotta always remember to be like, I'm grateful. It doesn't even matter, like, in the middle of the day. To me, I feel like even if I have a bad day, I just stop and be like, you know what? But I'm grateful. Because it's sort of like a slap in the face to, in my collective, if we're on this path of self-mastery and understanding where it is we are and what we're dealing with and how to make it beautiful and positive and flow in a healthy way, organically, how we want it to. You get what I'm trying to say? It's sort of like you just have to always be grateful. Always be grateful and good things will come to you. That's just how energy works. That's just, I don't know how else to explain it. That's just how energy works. But you gotta mean it. You gotta really, really mean it. Oh my God, healing looks so good on my collective. You guys are like glowing. You're like a disco ball right now. Look, even the house, the home is glowing. Home. You see the inside glowing? That's you. I feel like it's freedom. Damn, everything's glowing. And y'all are protected. I think that's what it is. In dreams, what did I tell you last night? The moon. I hope y'all said your prayers last night. This is beautiful. Your subconscious. Your subconscious. Yes, we're back to this. Okay. So a lot of my collective, y'all have been listening to me. Y'all been putting on like the different hertz or affirmations or sound bowls. Y'all been listening to it before y'all go to bed. And it's sort of like those your subconscious is like soaking that up in your DNA. Because you see the little red string? You see the little red string? It's sort of like something to do with the healing because it's going up. It's sort of like those affirmations and things. It's like being soaked into your DNA and it's becoming your reality. So like when you wake up in the morning, it's like, hey, today is going to be a good ass day. And you're like, like it's you'll start to see what you've been programming in your subconscious start to come into your reality. This is so dope. This is so dope. Like I said, you gotta mean it. You gotta mean it and you gotta be a good person. You see, like it's inside and it radiates on the outside. So with that being said, it's sort of like man, it's something to do with the abundance. The abundance, like it's so much. It's so much. Like my mind is like it's so much. It's pretty much whatever you wish. Oh my God, whatever you wish for, collective. Your mind is very, very powerful. Your feelings, your emotions, you're very, very genuine. That's what I'm saying. It's something within, and it's sort of like when you pray, baby, like your prayers go way back, way, way back. It's sort of like, what's that thing? A slingshot. It's sort of like you've been pulling it and pulling it. Those are your prayers. Those are your prayers. They go way back. And then like last night, my collective just said, and now all your prayers is like full speed ahead. Like, bitch, all right, we got somewhere to be. Like it's literally gonna knock at your front door. It's insane. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's like a shower of blessings. It's like a shower of blessings being poured on the. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is super dope to me, guys. This means so much to me. This really means a lot to me. Whatever you've been praying for, baby, it's right there. This card is like, because it's sort of like once you see it, I told y'all, once you can see it, you dream about it, it's already programmed into your subconscious. So you'll be in your waking moments, you'll be consciously like thinking about that same thing. It's about repetition. So you keep seeing it, like just like them commercials on TV. You see it, and then all of a sudden later on, you're like, oh my God, why do I want to eat that? Because you already seen it. You've seen it somewhere. So if your mind can pattern recognition like that on a fast food commercial, why can't you do that with your subconscious pattern recognition, which is like expediting the awaken moment process? You get what I'm saying? It's sort of like, let me press fast forward and do this shit in my sleep. And it sounds kind of weird, but if you think it's weird, this channel's not for you. But this is fly. This is really fly, you guys. But I'm hearing you gotta like black tourmaline. We gotta get black tourmaline. Not too much though, just like maybe a little one. And a clear quartz. A clear quartz. That'll balance. If I'm saying this right, it'll balance. The black tourmaline is like a protection for you. Because I feel like my collective is not too still very new to like energy reading and whatnot. So I feel like when you come home, you might forget to put your incense on or light some sage or whatever. But if you have a little piece on you or whatever, which is the black tourmaline, it tends to ward off. It's like bug spray. It tends to ward off negativity. I'm not saying it's won't give you a headache, because I've had headaches with it. So I don't um suggest like holding on to it too long. That's just for me. And then the clear quartz is just like a calming. It's sort of like the nice mop after you get up all the dirt. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a nice mop up after. So yeah, clear quartz and black tourmaline, I think you guys should get. Information, mail. Somebody's getting something in the mail. Somebody's getting something in the mail. I mean, yeah, I think it's the mail. Maybe just ooh, my throat. I was trying to say some information, so maybe there's something you prayed for that might come in the mail, or wow, I just got goosebumps all over my body. Whew, like I said, something you prayed for is it's coming, baby. It's coming, baby. And what I noticed with these cards, he's got his hands like this. She's got her hands like this. It's your, whatever it is, I don't know if you got to keep it to yourself. And her hands are like this. So I feel like some of my collective aren't used to maybe people being nice or people offering to help. Be open to receive also. You're just such a natural giver. So I would say still be, not still, you need to be open to receive. Because one of these blessings is going to be what you asked for. One of the, like, just don't, if anybody wants to pour into you, say thank you, say thank you, say thank you. Like, I received this, because that's an energy exchange. Okay, so it's sort of like a meter, like thank you, like you're building up good energy. You get what I'm saying? And when you feel good, you continue the handoff to the next person, and hopefully this is my collective, that's why you're here. It's like a washing machine, you know? We know how to transmute the energy here. We know when somebody is projecting, and we know not to take that personal. And it's sort of like, all right, well, I don't know what's going on right here, but you have a great day, and like keep it moving. Like, we're not arguing anymore. We're not lowering our frequency because it feels too good to be up here. And that might be like, oh, well, whatever. Whatever. It feels good up here. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Like, we've been prayerful, we've been peaceful, we've been meditating, we've been eating better. Like, a lot of my collective may have given, like, what is it, did dry January, or maybe your taste buds are changing and you're just like, you're wanting more vegetables, you're wanting more spices, like the spice I like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my collective is looking to travel more, like, spring's coming, summer's coming, so you want to get all snatched and whatnot for the summer, but not on like, oh, the summer's coming. It's becoming more of a lifestyle. It's becoming more normal. It's becoming like, this just feels good. This just feels good. And you're healing from the inside out. And it's like, maybe the things that you have given up were maybe hindering something. Or I read the other day that you shouldn't smoke, before you go to bed because you don't dream. And I'm like, I never thought about that. I always dream, so I didn't know that affected people, but it's sort of like, maybe some people stop, and now they're dreaming, and they're like, oh my God, like, it's right. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, maybe just breaks in unhealthy habits, but who's to say what's unhealthy? That's whatever your unhealthy is in your world. But I love this, you guys. These are like your ancestors. Somebody asked me that yesterday. It was like, I don't know where the answers are coming from. I don't know if it's God or if it's my ancestors. And I was like, why can't it be both? And I'm looking at, like, he's got one eye blue, and I don't know if he has an eye, or I don't know if that eye, like, but why can't I ask them, why can't it be both? Oh no, one is brown. Ooh. I'm sorry, this is just, I love this. I love this, you guys. You got a bird up here too. I'm telling you, whatever it is y'all prayed for, especially if you're applying this in your everyday life, you know, reading up, you're reading more, you're like seeking more information. Like, some people like really just don't read books or whatever, and that's fine. Some people don't have the time, but my collective, like, you're making the time to, like, well, let me read this book, let me finish this book, let me go to the park and read this book, let me go to the beach. And like, it's like quenching a thirst, like the knowledge that you're receiving. And then listen, if you're reading books, like I have right next to me, what is this? The Laws of Human Nature. So if you're like reading or audiobooking it and like already having these gems throughout the day, and then if you put the music on at night, like your body is like running like full steam ahead, regenerating, like cell regeneration. Like, this shit is interesting. This shit is interesting. And then especially then, if you incorporate, if my collective has changed the way they're eating and they're eating more healthy, what? OMG, this is beautiful, you guys. This is really, really beautiful. This is different for us. I love this. I love that we're pouring into ourselves and knowing that, okay, my cup is getting empty right now. I need a minute to recharge, and that people are respecting that. My collective is, you know, their boundaries are being respected. So we, like, everything we've been working towards and striving for is coming. We're seeing it in our reality, and it's a beautiful thing. So you know when to pour back into yourself, as opposed to letting your well just run it, flipping dry and like getting in a dark place. It's sort of like you, like I said earlier, knowing what frequency you want to stay in and just keep elevating from there, because it looks so good. It feels so good. Some of y'all is bad. Some of y'all are so beautiful. So beautiful. It's like you're aging backwards. It's so beautiful. And the wisdom. Some of y'all have, silver foxes. I'm gonna have a silver fox in the room. Hey, silver daddy, silver mommy. I'm gonna pull one more for you guys because this was pretty. This is really, really, it makes my heart happy. Wow, told you, life purpose. Y'all need to give yourself a pat on the back, because you showing up, collective. Just you showing up with a positive mindset, and just, I'm just hearing Jay-Z, like, if you feeling like a pimp, nigga, go and brush your shoulders off. Like, that's how we're walking around, like, whatever. Like, we just, like, it's not important. It's really not important. It is really throwing people off. I feel like it's really throwing people off, because maybe in the past you might have been a hothead or something. But it's sort of like, that's what I want you guys to do, okay? Try this because it's almost 20 minutes. Pick a song. Like, pick your jam. 1919 on the clock. Pick your jam, okay? Like, really rock. Like, how old, how new. Pick your jam. Something that makes you, like, that can automatically zoom you in a different headspace, like in a good place. Pick your jam. Anytime, like, you get upset, or if you work in corporate America, or like I do, like, you know, out there, and somebody tries to, like, get to you, or you already know, or this bitch, put your jam on. Put your jam on. Especially if they ever like wanted to be confrontational, like look at them in the face and put your jam on. In that moment, put your jam on. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, your frequency was gonna go from here to here. Put your jam on and be like, what was that? Never mind. And walk away. Yo, I promise you, put your jam on. In traffic, if somebody, put your jam on. Put your jam on. You know what? Everything happens for a reason. You're slowed down for a reason. You're put in a situation for, I'm not talking no crazy stuff, you guys. I'm just talking like regular, oh my God, I ran out of eggs problems. Like, oh my God, I forgot to get oil change problems. Not like, we're not even gonna even welcome those energies or those thoughts. So just regular stuff. Put your jam on. My jam, okay, let me see. What would my jam be? I don't know. Maybe we'll go live and talk about our jams. So don't forget, put your jam on. Bye, guys.